What's up, YouTube? We're back. We are live. We're going to be making some new feature engineering. And yeah, guys, let's just get right into it. Let me just make sure that my live stream is set up here properly. I got that, and I got that. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're going to be working off a new data set that we have here. I was able to get it into silver status, which bronze was basically aggregated trades and book depth. Peacemaker. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, so sorry, we're just getting the TikTok up and running here. But yeah, so what we've done is we've taken aggregated trades from Binance and we've combined it with book depth. And we have this file now so that we can do our feature engineering. And this is where it's going to get exciting because we're going to be looking at market physics. This is our whole thing. We're trying to discover market physics, right? This is our whole goal here. And yeah, I have a whole file here that we're going to... I agree, Double O Trading. Our market, yeah, so Double O Trading says, remember the markets only work if some of our bots disagree. And that's it's the efficiency market hypothesis, where he's saying that the market would not exist if all of our trading bots agreed. The market wouldn't move. It would just be flatlined if it was completely 100% efficient. So he likes to stop by and say that occasionally. So when he says disagree, that is just targeting different math. The market moves in mysterious ways, but we're trying to figure out what physics we can find. But yeah, let's move forward on getting. Look is going to be our script, but it's more than likely going to be something different here. But let's get. So I'm just trying to figure out where I left off here because we, yeah, left off. Okay. Love, we got a clean observable layer now. So the question is, what math buys the most signal per unit of pain for 1 to 10 minute BTC? Okay. All right, my math needs to target 15-minute plus moves. Oh no, we already have that here. Math to research. Let's see, is YouTube doing anything? I need we're definitely live. I don't know where, oh, there. Cool. So we're just gonna keep that in the distance there. Cool. All right. Cool. We're all set up here. All right, we're gonna hunker in and get this code out. Okay, perfect. The 5-minute targets, change the math you want. Okay, so, right, so some of our bots are going to have to lose them. Yeah, of course, Double O Trading. That's the market. That's the market. How long have you been going live? For about a month. 1 month. I've been, since August 2nd, I started going live. So I've been at it for a little bit. But yeah, Double O Trading, he's been in the trenches with me. He's been making those bots. Hey, thanks, Dem. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We've grown pretty rapidly, I guess. For a non-brain rot topic, like trading algorithms, I think we're growing pretty well. People are very interested in Trading bots. Okay, so I see we have some math here. Okay, we'll just focus on this. Okay. Trading is all about human. Well, okay. That I disagree with. Double O trading is saying that, or yeah, Double O trading is saying that trading is all about psychology. Now, I would say if you're manually trading with your, with your hands and whatnot, like not algorithmically, then yes, it's a lot about psychology. But when it comes to making software, it has nothing to do with psychology. Yeah, maybe we're mapping out moves psychologically when we're discovering new market physics, but fundamentally, the market moves with the order book and the trades that are coming in. So that's what we're really focused on. We're not too focused on sentiment. We're not focused on news. We're just focused on Samuel, just a month. No, not there. The algos. We're still researching. We got some math. My curls go crazy. Yep, they are going crazy. Yeah, not there. We don't have the full algo. We're still in the research phase. We finally have the data set. Like, I literally just got this data set today, all worked out. Trying to think how I want to. No. We can't make it simpler. Simpler is not going to get me the results I need. I need something that's going to be. Look, making something simple is not what we need here. I could focus on one, feature and then like map that out, but that's not the move. Okay? We can't do that here. Not there. This is going to take a lot of research. Okay, we need the true alpha. We need edge. No, what we're doing is essentially creating our pipeline just to start semi work. I've over-engineered trading algorithms and I've run them, right? And I can make those, but we need that backtest research pipeline going. That's kind of what we're focused on right now. We've made the trading algorithms, we've run them. Like, look, if I let those run for longer, they more than likely would have been profitable. All great, right? But we're not, like, we finally have the data. We can finally go back and research. We can finally have that full pipeline. We're trying to do things proper here. I use a bot for better entries, but it's still based, okay. So you're basing it off your psychology or the market sentiment? Like how you feel, like is it your intuition? Double O trading, or are you like, oh, I feel like it's gonna go up, like it looks like it's going up? Or it's like, I have like in my head, like I'm kind of working an algorithm where it's like, oh, I see the RSI, the moving average, or like there's certain parameters you have in your head. Marco, we're not profitable yet. We're just still in the research phase. Nothing is running live currently. Okay, looks like we got look here. Okay. Look will be full. How much data do you have for the project? Currently, we're working with 3 years of Bitcoin perpetual data, aggregated trades, and book depth. So we got 3 years right now, which is pretty solid. Unfortunately, they messed something up on their website where book depth was like their new way. What is an algo? What this algo? What? We're just doing like we're researching the math behind the algorithm. Okay, what this builds aligned to your plan. Forward labels. Okay. So let the look be the full data run and have a quick .py for short debugging. Run no args. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gabo? No args. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like we have some decent stuff here. I have a whole list of primitives that we were looking at. Oh, thanks for the cat stem. That's dope. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was working on this other project too, which is actually an AI project. Does your network use Solidity? Wait. Do you know what an edge is? It's human psychology, not signal. Well, wait, have you tried Discover Anomaly using... No, I haven't tried doing that. Yeah, double trading, it's, you know, we're similar, but we're different. I was working on a program with one Badamini Mini, the trader. I don't use Solidity, but not there. I do plan on launching one of the trading algos on a smart contract, which is deciphering epochs. Oh, okay. So you, Mr. Gabby, you're doing some AI stuff? Is that what you're saying? I know epoch from my training runs. my AI training runs. Epoch. But yeah, double trading. I'm not too sure what you're saying. An edge is just math that's gonna like basically. Okay, I see what you're saying. Dope. Yeah, we have an AI project here that I was kind of looking at here. So I'm just gonna get the code in here. It was testing out the open router model, the new XAI. Is this on-chain monitor? No, this is just fully on my computer here. I have downloaded data. So nothing really blockchainy just yet. But we will be using, I do want to launch an algorithm as a smart contract and see what the limitations are there. That's something in the pipeline for sure. Like having a trading algorithm on the Hyperliquid EVM and kind of having it just trade out in the cloud somehow. That interests me for sure. But currently we're still trying to get out our internal tools for the algo development pipeline. That's basically what we've been up to. So, yeah. All right, we'll just like kind of put this on the back burner here. I know I was, yeah, so we're still connecting. If y'all want to ever connect to the Binance WebSocket, use the version 5 and it's not geo-blocked. What is this basically? So basically, I have a data set, 3 years of Bitcoin data, and I'm going to run some feature engineering, and we have some like 5-minute to like 30-minute time frames, and we're just going to see how well my math can predict the price within those horizons. But we're looking at it in a stance of market physics. Once you have an edge, you'll realize bot can't replicate it, just help you make better entries. Double O trading. I don't know, man. You got a moo as your thing. Are you on the dairy farm? What's going on here? Is that your cow? That looks like a sweet cow. What's the math and the algorithm? Yeah, so we're gonna run this here. So we have the propagator, match kernel, order flow imbalance. Goal, turn second by second flow into the best predictor. So here's the equation, liquidity normalization. We got 2, state dependent propagator, regime aware. We got local projection. So we have 3 or 4. We have a Hawks, light, cascade risk, minutes horizon, rough, RV gating. So we have like basically the full algo kind of set up here with the gating and all this stuff. We have some wavelets. Yeah. This is just kind of what GPT-5 wanted to do, really. I mean, I had a whole list of things that... Did you apply time chambers? No, I don't think I have, Mr. Gaba. It's not really AI. It's too AI-y. It's just really mathy. Okay. So we got quick. We're going to run quick to see... So I assume this is... Look, okay. All right. All right, let's see if this is gonna do anything. Do you use manual thresholds or automatically to class? So it's everything's mathematics based. What's up, at? Can you make a robot for Forex pairs? Yeah, I could do anything, dude. Am I gonna do that? Unless you pay me a lot of money, no, I won't do that. Because I'm doing my own thing here. Would you trust an obese person to help you? Oh no, dude. I would trust the math that I'm designing here to trade a lot of money, for sure. I trust it more than, I don't know what your analogy is there with the losing weight and someone who's obese. Although, you cannot beat them. Oh, no, Mr. Gabba, we're not doing speed. We're doing 5-minute to 30-minute. They probably have like 6G networks now. Microwave is probably their old technology. Yeah, exactly. We have to beat it in. The only way I'm gonna win is. Oh, okay. I'm 72% on my own P&L. Okay, dope. Awesome. 2935 is the key to the universe. Awesome. Well, is that the key to trading algorithm? You're basically trading blind unless the person making the bot is a good trader. No, I think you fundamentally don't understand what we're doing here. The market is 99% algorithmically traded, okay? And the algorithm will ultimately beat the human out in trading, for sure, even with an AI trading. You think the human is better at trading than the bot, but you need to shift. ICT says the math that we have here is like literally identifying the physics of the market, and essentially that will allow us to see way more than what a human can see. You can only see visual indicators. I am building out math that's going to be completely different than the visual indicator. You're also looking, you're reacting, you're not, well, I don't know what you're doing, but yeah. Double O trading, our bots will disagree for sure. Which software and program do you use? Currently, we're just using VS Code with Python 3.1, 3.7, with GPT-5, and basically sprinkled in other AI in there, but no Claude. All right, Double O Double O trading. I will do that. I'll add you to the code, my man. I'll make sure. Be like, okay, Double O trading's doing this. Wendy O, what is that, dude? Is that a Telegram link? What is that for? Oh, wow. Our bots will disagree, and some of our bots will have to lose, unfortunately. Yes, and I hope that you're the losing end. My bot will win, but I'm sure we're going to be trading different assets, and it's going to be completely different than what you're trading. I'm focusing on crypto here. Crypto, not the traditional asset. Okay, so we had this error. Gotta focus, guys. Gotta focus. We gotta focus here. My orchestration can make bots and teach them. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, the market's humble. I've been humbled many times. I've been liquidated all the time. What kind of vectors do you use with those physics math equations? The vectors. Look, we went over it a second ago, but I don't know what you mean by vectors. Like parameters? Like you want to know what math we're about to look at? This is all the math that we have to check. It's 400. So, I don't know. Evolutionary adaptive force, latency curvature force, superposition. These were like the novel ones that they came up with. At the more basic, we got order flow and balance, order book pressure. These are the most fundamental. Yeah, I've been liquidated a ton of times. Yeah, of course. Yeah, my answer is trading algorithms. Okay, Mr. Gaba. For sure, man. Awesome, dude. Just follow along. Yeah, we're making the trading algorithm. We're doing it. We're doing it right. We got funding-induced friction force. We got density-based primitives, liquidity density profile. We have micro price weighted equilibrium point, value at risk liquidity. So there's a whole bunch of different forces that you can measure with math. And this is basically how the market is moving around. It's just using different math to kind of see where it's going to go. The market has physics, like gravity, friction, whatever it is, right? You can think of it as like another world. So when I place a large buy order, when I do $1 million market buy order, that will pump it, but the physics say it might mean revert, right? What goes up must come down, maybe, but you let the math kind of figure it out. We don't want to have to think about it. But that's kind of what we're trying to essentially validate these ideas by having the final conclusion has not been, we haven't run the code yet. We haven't run the code yet. So the conclusion would be the data that we get, and we haven't gotten the data yet. We're still about to run it. We have like a couple of things here lined up. Just a couple things lined up here. No conclusions yet. Our conclusion is that we're continuing to do research. We'll never stop the researching. Never stop the researching. Yep, we're live. We can't listen to music, unfortunately. Yeah, I was using Duck database for the first time. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm doing good. By far? What? What? Quadruple 8 TTT? Hey, what's up, Mr. Sinister? You got splashing waves. Making waves? Are we making waves here? Are we surfing? Yeah, we're gonna run this. Here's the truth. In a live account, every trade matters, no matter how small. That's true. Yeah, every trade matters. I just don't get the idea. What are you doing? Oh, it's all good. We're just performing quantitative research on my data set here. I have 3 years of data, and we're gonna see what math is going to make it into my trading algorithm. My trading algorithm needs to essentially predict the price. It needs to use a different math. So you assume multi-exchange integration, that would assume that I have something working and I could just put it all over. So there's nothing working just yet. Yeah, it's a trading bot. That's exactly it. You need to know what your underlying math is going to do, backtest it, and then to see how it, and that will give you an idea how it will perform in the future. So does that make sense? We need to do a bunch of research, validate our ideas, theorize our ideas. Then, once we have something that's decently performing backtest-wise, Then we can move on to pushing it to live WebSocket data. This is the way. All right, let's see if this works out. Definitely something like a trading bot. All right, so we'll run a quick test on this, and then once I get the good results from quick, yeah, I have a Discord. Yeah, Discord, but I don't have any course yet. Just a Discord, so I really highly suggest being motivated on your own and just using AI to learn everything. A course might be I don't know. I do want to monetize somehow, and that might be a way to do it. But I'm still learning live here. We're still learning. How many patterns are you looking for? Yep. How many are you looking for? Just monitoring one pattern, which has the highest. Yeah, I kind of gave AI this whole list of primitives. I kind of did an idea session with, what is it? Well, the one on OpenRouter, the new XAI one. Hide the code. No, here's what we're. So this is a comprehensive PhD list of market primitives, mathematical foundations for, well, I don't know if it's decentralized, but. So I was trying to map out the market physics, like what kind of math can we, it's basically mapping out every move in the market. So, well, the smallest moves don't really, they move the market in the sense that they're being read by other trading algorithms. No full strategy just yet. We're doing our research. So my brother's been working on this bot for over 10 years now. Oh, wow. Cool, man. That's a long time to work on something. Still best guess? Yeah, we're just theorizing and then testing our theories and then just kind of iterating on what we find. Which kind of AI for this? No AI here. We're using GPT-5 for sure to code. But yeah, cool, man. Dennis. Yeah, trading algorithms take a long time to figure out, particularly before AI, before GPT-5, it took 10 years, like that guy said, 10 years to make a trading algorithm, right? That's a long time because it's just so much you need to understand and learn. Yeah, now that AI is coming to play, the work has really sped up. Like I'm doing some crazy stuff here. It's incredible what we can do with just AI. Now I can broadly understand everything and kind of just, AI will fill in the gaps here. Particularly in the coding aspect. Yeah, let's see if we can't get this to run. The idea is just to get the single data set. Let me show it another. So I had this Echo Alpha. I'd recommend using Claude. Mr. Sinister, I've used Claude. That's the thing. I didn't get good results from it. It was too biased. It was a lot of fighting. It was an uphill battle. Yeah, you could get some good ideas from it for sure. You could get good ideas from a smaller model. How do you learn the AI or implement the data? So you're literally just going to talk to AI and have it walk you step by step through anything you need to learn. I know you don't know where to begin. It might be just be like, hey, I want to do this. Just understand what you want. Oh, I want to get rich with a trading algorithm. Okay, and then step it back and be like, okay, I need to, you just got to start talking to AI, basically. Figure out what you want, which a lot of the time it's like, I want to make money from trading algorithm. Ask the state machine regarding the math formulas. You'll get a visual of what it does. Yeah, I could take an algorithm, put in a nano banana, be like, hey, give me a infographic. I've done that before. Okay, regarding the explanation, is there something specific that you think I should see? Wait, what, Hacks? Well, are you talking about what I need, like what my objective is here? Or what you need to see? You don't really need to see anything. I don't know, what do you mean by that? Okay, look, it wrote something. Oh. Okay. So we have the look preview parquet. Cool. Some of the platforms squeeze fees plus slippage, so really forces the... Yeah, exactly, Mr. Sinister. That's like one of the biggest challenges is overcoming... Slippage is minimal when you're trading with small amounts of money, especially on these highly liquid exchanges. Slippage is minimal, but the fees, especially with the taker fees, is the big part. So 100%. And that's what forces retail traders to look at edge that lasts at least 5 to, however long, right? You need to hold the trade for at least a couple minutes in order to extract enough of the move, in order to beat the fees. I've just been passionate about coding and trading. And then when I saw in 2022 AI unleashed the ability for everyone to code, then I kind of hopped on this. So puts you up 1.5%. They'll only allow you to tick a tick of. Oh, okay. You're saying that type of spread, like the tick level, the exchange allows you to have. Brother, I have a question. I'm looking to find a way to log into my Enrico. I don't know. I can't help you with that. That's talk to Elon Musk. That's not, I don't own X. I don't know. This is trading algorithm. I have nothing to do with your login. Okay? We're talking trading algo stuff, not... Yeah, that's tougher to scalp. Otherwise, I'd be running Yeah, exactly. If you had direct market access, very little fees, right? The latency, like the traditional, those high frequency trading firms have. All good, Enrico. You can go ask AI about your question. You can go try hacking in the X accounts if you want. You do your thing. I won't help you with that. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're not... Wait, what? Bro, it's not like I can just know what your code does magically. I would ask GPT-5. Okay, it's probably some API issue that you have. I've never worked with the X API. What is this saying here? Okay, beautiful. Report looks 98% label coverage. Okay, all that horizons mean your timestamp is essentially second regular, so the exact match labeler is doing what we wanted. Perfect. You asked to push this into research grade features, targeting, okay, below is dropping that extend look to compute horizon aligned features, past returns, okay. Cool. Oh, shoot. No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's... I don't remember what we called it. Shoot. What? I'm not sure we... Observables is what we called our data set. What do we call this thing? Oh, okay. I guess we call it observables. Do you know market makers don't use bots? They... Okay, well, that is highly inaccurate. There is not... What's up, Scalestrom? How do you test it? Yeah, we just use the software to test it. We're just running Python code over a data set, basically. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ben, you tell him. You tell him, Ben. Double O Trading is a little bit confused. He is... he's a little stubborn on the way of the algorithms here. He doesn't fully understand what the markets do. The market is almost 100% algorithmically controlled. There's very little that's human controlled. A human is probably controlling certain algorithms at this point. It's probably just kind of the overseer. Hey, awesome, dude. Yeah, man, I code all day as well. I mean, I'm out here just working my project every day. doing my thing. Slowly getting better and better, learning new things, learning the limitations. All right. We'll see what, okay, I want, some brokers or platforms ban the account for you. Yeah, exactly. Some brokers do not want you using algos. And that's a lot of prop firms too. Prop firms don't let you use algos a lot. IBKR is 100% really great. Of course there's brokers that love for you to use bots because it just creates tons of fees. Like that's kind of what they're up to, fees. They love fees. Vantage Top, interesting. What is Vantage? Is that another prop firm? Are you going all in on Bitcoin chain or going multi-chain? When you say chain, I have really nothing to do with the blockchain when I'm trading Bitcoin. I'm just trading the price, right? We're looking at the order book, we're looking at ticks coming in. We have nothing to do with the blockchain really. We're speculating on the price of the asset basically. But yeah, we're gonna be trading different coins for sure. Yeah, we're just focusing on Bitcoin because if you can conquer Bitcoin, then you can basically use that for all the other assets. I was using Pocket Option 5-second bot. I got seized? You got seized? And Pocket never reacts and banned me from support. What? They're like, you're not supposed to be making money with our bot. Yes, X, we're still in the same. Are you stuck in a loop, dude? Like, you might be like fully looped in. He rolls up on my live and he's like, you're still in the same VS code. I mean, we're not in the same VS screen. This is a different project. Completely different code on there. Completely different. Same user interface, if that's what you're saying. Yes, the colors are still here. Okay, Ax, we'll hurry up and finish. You can't rush perfection, dude. Sweet, man. What's up? What APIs are you using? Currently, we're not using any APIs. We have downloaded data. Are you doing a full trading bot or just using? Yeah. This is how you get to the full trading bot, right? We're researching all of these columns here. We're researching. It's just researching the math for the underlying trading bot. Bartolo. APIs? No. We're using crypto APIs. Everything's free here. I got all this data is free. I use Binance WebSocket data to test it on paper trading. Everything's free. Nothing costs money besides GPT-5. So that's why APIs can be expensive, which is why we're working our way up to something that, so we'll make our money in crypto and then kind of use those winnings to pay for fees when it comes to traditional. But yeah, is GPT-5 capable of turning indicator? Yes, Ben. GPT-5 is capable of so much more than what you know about. It can spin up a full trading bot right now and I can just run it live. Like I could easily skip all this and just run something live. That's not the way you do it though. You need to have this sort of data to research. Okay, double trading, we get it. There's people winning and losing in the market at all times, yes. The program is running currently. We have this data source that we just got here. So my code is working. Before running a full session, I want to make sure that me and GPT-5 are fully aligned. It could read ETF, it could read crypto, it could read whatever has an order book and trades coming in. Yeah, just move away from PineScript, dude. PineScript's no good. Yeah, double trading. That sentence is better. I like your sentence. Algo's winning and losing every day. Your edge is the difference. Yep. Appreciate, man. Thank you, Nicosia. Grok for GPT-5 for sure. Grok is probably up there second. We could get Grok in here too. We can get some Grok action. Grok is good with ideas, right? But to get the code to where we need, the edge is not at all psychological. Psychological is emotional, right? When you say psychological, you're dealing with human emotion, right? This is just math. Like there's zero emotion when it comes to math. How will it read ETF if it depends on company? No. First off, an ETF is multiple companies in one thing. An ETF, so CISO, okay, wait, how do you cope with the incessant room temp IQ questions and comments? I can deal with it, it's all good. I love the question. People got questions. Usually your edge is psychological. Okay. What subscription do you have? I have the Plus subscription. Algos have no emotions. Look, 00 Trading wants me to create an emotional AI and trades on only his emotions. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. All right, look, 98% label coverage. All right, that's decent. If you want, I can, okay. Can you say something about AI prompt engineering? This is trending those days. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so Masterpiece, you mean to talk about how I'm prompting AI to get this sort of work done? You just got to be self-motivated and just kind of understand, like, it really takes just a lot of chatting with GPT-5. I've been chatting with AI since 2022, so it's kind of like a natural thing. Like I know, there's no question that's out of reach with AI. So you can just literally ask anything and break it down. You can do meta prompting. I don't use Claude because it doesn't give me the results I need, and also the usage is less. For $20 a month, GPT-5 gives me better code, better intelligence, better everything, and essentially unlimited use. Claude, I hit 4.1 Opus like a couple times. It just goes off, like it does some stupid stuff, and I'm just like, okay, I'm like battling it more. It's not fully there. Patience and conviction. But 00 Trading, I mean, we can dive deep, and like you need to like explain your philosophy, right? Like why do you want the bot to read psychology, right? Psychology is not predicting the price of the market. Yes, you can look at like support and resistance levels and be like, okay, I know this fake out would cause a lot of emotional reaction to traders. Or you can just look at the order book data and be like, oh, there's a bunch of people that'll get liquidated there. You don't need that much. You really do need a different way of thinking. You need to be thinking for yourself. And unfortunately, not many people have that self-motivation to sit down and do something that's really cool or like do this stuff. Sentimental analysis? No, Cody, we're not getting sentimental here. Thanks for the follow, Ben. Yeah, okay, all right. So run, we build our data, then look is a feature engineering, labels for research, builds a compact feature. Okay, thin wrapper, all right, so when we run look, So it builds out rates and okay, computes forward labels. Optional, all right, volatility normalized labels, returns. Okay, look report. Yeah, AI hallucinates a lot less than you would think nowadays. On top of what you need to know with the code means and what it does. You don't need to know everything, dude, Jay. There is a train of thought for people who say you need to know everything about your code, you need to know all this, and it's actually not true. Particularly with, honestly, the more complicated your code is with this quantitative finance, at the end of the day, my code produces a data set and we can summarize that data into truth. So yeah, it's being creative. A lot of it's just being creative, not really listening to what other people are saying. People say things are impossible, blah, blah, blah. Is it going to be all C? Yeah, well, for now, I'm just going to be running it through my terminal like a normal Python developer would. Now, let's say I have a finished product, and let's say I push an algorithm to the cloud, and I want a user interface on my phone to be able to like kill switch, maybe adjust parameters, blah, blah, blah. No, we haven't made any money yet, cats. No money, no money. I know, everyone wants money. This whole thing is for money. We need to get rich quick algo ASAP, GPT-5. People need their money. Okay, they need their money growing. Okay. JSON report needs to be the summary of the data you would need. Are you talking about science, physics? No, well, we're talking about market, like as in like Bitcoin trading market, crypto market, not science, physics. It's similar. I mean, well, that's how we're phrasing it, right? So we're looking at the market physics. So the market is its own little world in there, right? And we're trying to map those physics out, Edward. So you're trying to make a trading algo, but laugh when Wes asks you. No, Kat, sorry. No, it's okay. Cats, your serious question was true. Well, this whole thing is about making money. So you're valid to ask that hasn't made money yet. I will post all those stats eventually once we have something running. We're still in the research phase. Nothing is running live. Nothing. I'm not tracking any of the stuff I've done before because it wasn't worthy of tracking. We finally have the data set that we want to work from. Yeah, and then we're just gonna keep pushing forward. We're just making little light of your. Look, Masterpiece laughed first, okay, and then I followed. All right, I run into your live about once a week for like 2 months. No, it's August 2nd I started live streaming. Yeah, so August 2nd we started the project, so there's no money yet, okay? It's true, there's no money. Do you use Gemini, do you think, in crypto? I've used it before. I find that it's not needed. A quick AI mode in Google is actually good enough. When you go to Google, you go to AI mode. You can do a deep search, but really just having it search real quick is better. You can immediately start learning the technique. It's really not that complicated. You literally could ask GPT-5 to prompt itself. You don't need the skill. You just literally learn what it wants from you, right? So ask AI, how do I prompt you to do this, this, and this? And be like, oh, no problem. You're going to ask me this, this, and this. So you really can just spin up real quick. You just need to understand there's these meta ways of thinking. The point of AI and indie hacking is you can make money in a month or even less. No, well, this is a little more complicated than like making a web app or something like that. You could have spent all the time learning. I've been using this time to learn Python and ML. There's a new form of coding nowadays, I mean. I think many people think GPT-5 is an edge. It could be. You could copy paste a chart in a GPT-5 and be like, hey, I need a trading plan. It'll be pretty basic, but most of the time Strategies are pretty basic. Sir, can you please have GPT-5? I'm sorry, I can't help you, Pennick. This is more than just getting rich quick via AI. Exactly. Yeah. People don't understand, like, this research it's a continual thing. Even if I have a profitable trading algorithm running, I still need to be having another algorithm in the pipeline to take over when that thing decays eventually. So it's a constant research battle. Setting up your research internal tools is what you need, and that's what we've been doing. Kind of we're focusing on the research first, and then paper, and then live. Okay, Cats, I agree. Yeah, AI is dope. Yeah, there's always improvements. There's always constant stuff. I appreciate the follow, Cats. Yeah, we're here to just be constructive and get everyone's point of view. Sure. Yeah, web dev is completely different from this stuff for sure. What's up, LT? Everyone, let's get this today. LT's pushing the likes. You got to start tapping the screen. You need GPT-5, Pennick? I'm sorry, my man. You can use it for free. You go online and use it for free. Just be very conscious of what you need from that one prompt. Build up a giant super prompt so you can get more out of that free tier. It's free. You don't. Yeah, Pennick. Okay. Figure it out. There's plenty of other AI for free as well. You don't just need GPT-5. You can do a lot with the free tiers. That's all, Cats. I've seen much worse. No, I don't block anyone. Y'all can say whatever you want. I really don't care. Use GPT-4. Oh no, I use GPT-4. Yeah, I was using 03. GPT 4.1 was pretty bad. Where it needs to pay. Okay, well, Pennick keeps asking for money. Pennick, there's no money. Where it needs us to pay. OpenAI needs you to pay them, okay? That's what's going on here. All right, let's see. All right, where am I at here? All right, let's see here. Let's. All right, let's start prompting for some new math here. All right, love it. Let's make a token-aware JSON summary that gives me and any model exactly what you need. Okay, token-aware JSON schema. Okay, awesome. We're gonna just literally give me the top ones that are being the most predictive right now. The underlying forces that drive price action is psychology. Hey, what's up, Alan? On YouTube, we got Alan on YouTube. What's up, man? How's it going? Zoom does. Hello. Yeah, my audio's working on YouTube. Good. Okay. What's up, Alan? Let me read too. So Masterpiece, you can go onto YouTube if you are at your computer, and it's a much higher quality stream over there. And you can just go widescreen, and you'll be able to basically see what I'm seeing. So if you can go over to my YouTube, the screen quality is much better. I can get you my here. Yep. What's up, LT? Yeah, we're back. We're back on YouTube, LT. So much better, right? Yeah, what's up, Cats? What do you need? Why aren't you using cursor? I get better results by doing the so I control the context in a way that it prompting itself is, I'm quicker than cursive, I'm better at prompting, and I am the agent. Simply put, I get better results by doing this way. I have cursor, I have windsurf, I've tried it. It's kind of designed to the whole agentic coding is to deal with like a large code base, and that's kind of what it's designed for. It's not designed for this sort of work that I'm doing here. I do have a Linux server blade next door, so I do SSH into that sometimes. It's kind of an older one. Why do you think we had the 2008 crash? Well, that was macroeconomic. The algos were pricing in complete and utter chaos. Okay? Newton lost money in stock. Oh, shoot. Because of gravity? Also, built in to predict soccer matches? No, we can't really predict soccer matches. Right? Markets are a little bit more predictive than I would say. I mean, yeah, you can look at, I don't know, sports betting and all that doesn't interest me. I have zero interest in that. Thank you, Bumblebee. Sent to Chile. Bumblebee. Sent to Chile. Newton being the smartest human there ever was. Yes, but is Newton smarter than GPT-5? Questionable. It's questionable. The broad knowledge of... The market does move with news, yes. Y'all understand there's a market physics revolving around spiking markets, okay? There is a certain way the order book moves and how the order flow comes in. You can measure all these sort of movements in the market. You can map them out. That's what I'm talking about, right? A news spike has a signature where you can essentially react to it in real time. GPT probably has a better chance at guessing the seasonal weather. I mean, because it's seasonal. We'll have winter soon. We'll have summer soon. All right, if you want, I can fold this into it. We don't need we want Algo trading Bitcoin, okay? That's all we need here. Can GPT? Yes. No, it already can, L. There's proof. People are already talking about it on the internet. Even Gemini 2.5 was inventing new math, okay? GPT-5 can discover new novel math currently right now. Now, the whole point is you need a pipeline in order to prove out that math was, it works. So you can't just be like, hey, GPT-5, give me new math. Like, you need a kind of an objective and a way to measure if that math was correct. Yes, exactly. It can add on. So you can say, like, I have the basic order, flow, and balance math, and it can add on so many accoutrements that it will just make completely novel equation where it's just completely different. Are you prompt engineering? Yes, we're doing some prompt engineering ghostly grind. We are AI coding, for sure. Short answer, no. Changes are required to run. The current look and quick pipeline. Okay. That said, there are two small high leverage improvements I can recommend adding to run. So look can auto pick context. Okay. Only this can guess price. Yeah, the crystal ball. That's what we're trying to make, dude. How'd you know? We're trying to make a crystal ball. That's my favorite analogy to give GPT-5. Or I also like to call it the Holy Grail. Have you looked at the Hyperliquid? Yeah, I do trade on Hyperliquid. That's what we're gonna. How can you become one, Ghostly? Just simply start talking to AI. I mean, that's kind of what it means. Have an objective and work towards that objective with AI. Yeah, V Verdi XYZ. Yeah, I've already connected to Hyperliquid. I've tested the latency. I've done all of my things needed to know what I have to work around. Hey, what's up, Stable? Man, I was facing big usage limits when using GPT-5. Zero problems. You see me all the time, right? I be prompting it all the time. There's zero usage limits. Now, I don't know if they're forcing me with the mini or the big one. That's the only issue. I don't know what they're giving me most of the time. You can kind of tell when you get the nano. But mini and the big one are fairly decently good. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, exactly. My algorithm, $30 sub, you can become one. Wait, what? Newton discovered gravity, calculus, and thermodynamics. It's psychology. You can't predict human nature? Oh, you're talking about like markets are all psychology? I would beg to differ, my man. There's definitely, when you are trading manually, yes, your psychology comes into play and the market will bring those emotions out. But hey, are you familiar with Deep Signal Tech? They make machine learning add-on for, no, dude, NinjaTrader is so garbage. Oh my God, do not talk about NinjaTrader here. We are very anti-NinjaTrader. It's just limiting, dude. If NinjaTrader maybe updated their API to where I can literally just connect without having to go through all these little things, like, oh, I have to go do Deep Signal Tech, all this stuff, like, no. It's pretty good now. Claude, on the other hand. Yeah, Claude has tons of usage limits. They're not as big as OpenAI. GPT-5 is great with usage. Trust me, if there was usage limits with the Plus plan, I would already have the Pro plan. But I haven't seen any need to go Pro. I might try it, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, LT, give your finger a rest, my man. You don't need to keep stacking. You're the only one driving the likes right now. Talking to AI and say, what? I need clients to get that bag. Yeah. So Ghostly, start figuring, I don't know. You got to have some sort of brain too. I know, right? You need money, and if you just ask GPT-5, I need money, I like money, and then it's not going to really give you a good answer. Ghostly, I can kind of describe what we're doing here. All right, let me just answer Taylor Young. How's it going? How long have you been building this? Since August 2nd, we've been live streaming this platform, and we're at this point here. Which platform do you recommend for machine learning stuff? Python and PyTorch. That's the best one. Is your goal to have, no, I'm solopreneuring, cats. I already know this is not the corpo path. I'm not corporate. Yeah, Alan, that's what we're designing my algorithm for perpetual futures trading. The Bitcoin perp, that's the data we have here, Bitcoin perp. What do you think about blockchain? I like the idea of launching a trading algorithm as a smart contract. That interests me. Other than that, that's basically, and besides like trading and like payments, I don't know much else. Can you predict, okay, hold on. Wait, that's a 00 question. Do you know hedge funds manipulate price? Yeah, when you have that much money, fundamentally, when you hit the buy button or the sell button, you're manipulating the price. How does the Gemini 2.5 thinking compare? Oh, it's nothing. Like GPT-5 is so much better. Completely better. Gemini needs to step up their game. They need 3.0 ASAP. At L, what is your edge? Okay, I think we answered majority of the questions. Yeah, for Ghostly Grind, I don't know if you're still there, but yeah, just solve companies' client issue. Get them more clients, and they'll pay you a lot of money. I don't know. That sounds good to me. That sounds like a plan. Sounds a way to like get money. Or you can become an algo trader and use your own money. All right, we have run here. All right, we're gonna delete all the code. We're gonna go Python, run, shoot. There we go. How close am I to finish? I'm pretty close. I have the data. I don't know, a couple more weeks and I'll have something running live maybe. Depends on how long the research phase takes. So I've worked with a lot of different data, and that's why we kind of haven't been able to make significant progress, because I keep finding out about this new data stuff. But we finally have the source of data that we need, so we can kind of stick to it, and we have the path forward. So I'm literally running my first sets of experiments right now on this data set. So you need to create an AI to help with fantasy football. They already have the auto thing, LT. They got auto draft, okay? That's good enough. I'm sure LT, I'm sure they already have some AI that does that. For sure. I should upload a video on my profile to show mine. Yeah, of course. Yeah, dude, for sure, dude. Upload a video. Or you can let me know in the Discord. Yeah, but we'd love to see whatever you're doing. How long did it take you to build it? August. I mean, this script particularly, like a couple days. Overall, the whole thing is I've been dealing with this since August 2nd. So, which one is best, front end dev or you have to know everything, Masterpiece? Oh, for the draft, okay. So LT, you're talking about like sports betting AI, like people for sure have sports betting AI stuff. IBKR is too easy, man. Too easy. My algorithm will be able to connect to IBKR if I coded it that way. Like I'll be able to target IBKR, no problem. I reckon it's gonna work. For sure it will work. The way that I'm doing everything professionally, it's going to work for sure. Price action, yeah, exactly. Probably looking for like 5 to 10 trades a day. Probably between 5 to 30-minute hold time. If the market moves are showing, but yeah, we're not high frequency, that's for sure. Yeah, market makers do tend to stay neutral. Double O trading is a special guy. He's very psychological. Okay, it's pretty easy. You just have to make your code compatible with. Yeah, exactly. Literally, you just need to work. So an algorithm is agnostic to whatever it's getting. Right, the data coming in is usually always the same. It might be tweaked a little bit, but it's order book and tick level data. Maybe some account information, but for the most part, the core edge is just reading order book and tick level data. So, yep. You can always rework a working edge to any platform, really. No, it's not high frequency. Hey, what's going on, man? What's up, L? Are you pricing? We're pricing, dude. I'm pricing it up. We're taking the L on the pricing. Now, I don't know what you mean by that. Are you pricing? What do you mean by that? High frequency only does 5 to trades a day? That's high frequency for retail, dude. Zim. This is retail. We're not direct market access. Yeah, appreciate you, Taylor. Yeah, well, hopefully it works too, man. I hope it works as well. I hope it works. Just kidding. We know it's going to work. We are live. 3 watching. We got the Discord link. All right, let's whip up the Discord. What's going on in Discord here? No, I mean, how are you getting your price oracles? Are you trading bot in Python? Yes, Emily. L, are you talking about where I get my data from? The only downside is that IBKR allows 32 API calls, which is okay, you want 32 consecutive API WebSockets? My boat runs 6 tickers across, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, so IBKR, you probably have to pay for a professional API. So they limit you when it comes to how many tickers you can pull in. Yes, your data. Okay, I got you, dude. I have the link for the data I got. Oh, not Binance. Here. It's called data.binance.vision. I pull all my data from there. They have so much free data. It's an incredible resource. If you know, you know. So I have a script that literally I can pull it up, I can update it with one hit, get all the new data, pull it into my. I have a whole pipeline from data updating, from that to converting the data and then getting it to here. So we're only here. When I mean here, it's like we're at the research phase. So obviously I have another skeleton for the paper trading, and then obviously I'll have to build out the skeleton for the live trading. What will the tracking bot be able to read the market? Yeah, it'll be able to read the market for sure. We're trying to map out market physics. That's what we're doing. Oh, okay. I got you, dude. Are you talking about on TikTok? Okay, hold on. I got you. Sinister, I'm looking at your thing right now. For the data, did I give you the link for the data? Yeah, I'm checking out Sinister. We have it right here. We're reverse engineering it. So this is a market analysis and trade signal. The bot starts by analyzing the market conditions, regime low and price. Okay, the bot identifies the market in a low volatility state. Signal 2, confidence. Okay, it generates a trade signal, perhaps buy, but is only 50% confident about it. Okay, this is pretty decent. Risk management. Cool. All right, take profit hit. In short, the log shows because they train bot in action and reject a new confidence. Okay, cool. That's pretty sweet, man. Yeah, cool. Well, that's dope, dude. How's it working? Do you have any longer term stats for it, or? What's up, Drago? Drago's back. If you had multi-exchange support, make it dynamic, auto-discover, tradable, transcons, all access. No, Zen, we're not doing that. Hey, every hour, like 0.1 funding rate, if it will change based on volatility, and if against me, it will eat out a lot of my profit. Do you find some problem? Yeah, you can, you're talking about the funding rate? Yeah, that's why we're only gonna hold for, 5 minutes to 30 minutes. So we're also gonna, my bot should be aware of the funding rate, so it shouldn't end up paying. Yeah, you did. I suggested that you do perps. It should be add bipit. Okay. I'm doing Hyperliquid right now, and then Weeks maybe. I don't have access to any of those other exchanges. Buggy variance MA fluctuates. Okay. Yeah. You got to tune it a little bit. Yeah, it's always the same thing. I saw you, Zim. We're not actually. It's gonna be too complicated. We're just focusing on one. Like, wait, hold on. If you add multi-exchange support and make it dynamically auto-discover tradable pairs across all dexes. I don't think there's no point in that. It's not going to give me a good edge. That's not a good edge. I need better edge than that. What your bot do? Currently, we're just researching. The bot don't do much right now. The bot does actually nothing right now. My code, it reads my data and... Okay. Let's see if it works here. Uh-oh. Everyone's mad at you, Double O Trading. You made everyone mad. Okay, cool. That's working now. Look report quick. Let's see how the look report is going. All right, that's pretty decent. That's a good amount of data. Interpreting summary results. Yes, let's interpret. But yeah, guys, we finally have something working. So this is I know you can't really see it because it's like a singular line, but it looks like this. And this is what GPT-5 wants to see. Are you applying physics to crypto market? Yes, exactly. Have you tried Lyapunov exponents and chaos theory? No. We haven't looked at that yet. That might be more theoretical. We're kind of focused on the basics like order flow and balance and stuff like that. Prioritize without loading the whole data set. Okay, coverage looks good. All right, we're gonna update what we want here. Making good progress. Hey, thanks for the follow, Huck Farms. FAMAS. Not sure what FAMAS means. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got here. Research grade modular ontology of market physics. Okay. Design goal, scope, objective directly forecast, blah, blah, blah. Philosophy. Treat the limit order book as a non-equilibrium physical system. Forces order flow, act on medium, liquid density, under noise, stochastic. Okay, cool. Force this. All right. Okay, order flow and balance, order book pressure, funding induced friction, herding alignment force, exogenous jump force. That might be a news impulse. Hey, quick question. How hard is it to learn JavaScript? Currently, you're at the best time to ever want to learn anything or do anything. You really don't need to learn it. You can just start asking AI to give you the code. You can code with English. Claudington Braille. You can make, you literally could code with English nowadays. It's a new world. It's a new world. You don't even need to learn to code anymore. You really don't even need to learn mathematics. You kind of need to know the broad aspect of what you need, and you can fill in the gaps with AI. Like, it's incredible. Do Algo trade funding rates and options trade? Do you Algo trade? I don't Algo trade anything currently, but our Algo that we are researching is Bitcoin perpetuals futures. So that's what we're building out our data to. We're going to have a futures trading Algo. Can't you run GPT inside your IDE? No, I know I can as the co-pilot, you mean? That's agentically coding, and we don't do that. The copy paste is for a reason. That's sad though. I think that's exciting. The fact that you got sad when I said you could just immediately go and do the most complicated thing that before you weren't able to do, but you can do now, and somehow you got sad. I don't know, that's not how I think. I find this extremely exciting that before it would take a team of 100 quant devs to get even this little information right here and to know that in extreme detail. Alan on YouTube, 5-minute trade, so you be doing scalping. Yeah, exactly. We're scalping if that's what you want to say. If the market allows for that move, right? Yeah, exactly. We're definitely going to be paying market or taker fees, whatever fee we will be using. Probably we'll just be doing taker fees, so market orders. No, Alan, we tune the algorithm to only look at moves that will profit us, like the amount of bips that are beyond the break-even point. It's not we're driving blind in the markets. 00 trading. I'm also human, and I also look at the charts. So if I see my algorithm is not doing what it should be doing, we can tune it to do what it needs to do. But at the end of the day, like, you can see it making trades and all that stuff. So, I'm human with the algo. So it's just going to enhance everything about my trading game. Right? We're kind of just flat, but I don't know. Yeah. Nothing is 100% certain with the market. So even if you think you're 100% certain, you're not. It's just that would be ego saying you're 100% person. But yeah, where's the fun in just copy pasting? The fun is that I'm doing something really fun for myself. Like I'm building out something really cool. Like, that's the fun. I'm also learning as we go, right? I don't know. I mean, if you don't find this fun, that's okay. You can go learn JavaScript, dude. It's okay. Go learn JavaScript from a book. Let's see here. But I am pushing on this. All right, let's see if this works. Nothing is 100% sure. Yeah, exactly. You can never have 100% confidence. Here we go, dude. I'm the final boss. I'm unemployed. No, I'm not unemployed. I'm currently employed. Just boy, yeah, and hodl. Yeah, buy and hold is great, but we need to grow a small amount into a larger amount. That's our goal here. Let's see. Drago, at least he's doing something productive. Yeah. Okay, guys, we need to be nice to each other. It's okay if Claude doesn't know what's going on. You seem frustrated? Take a breather and break. No, Bia, we are pushing. We're pushing forward. I don't seem frustrated. Do I seem frustrated? I seem frustrated because we have an argument with 00 Trading and L in the in the comments here. Why are you trying to do low latency stuff? When you say low latency, I'm 5 minutes to 4 hours is low latency. Is that low latency to you? I mean, there's a broad range. Like my algo isn't just going to be stuck on 5 minutes. That's probably going to be the minimum threshold to hold. But we're researching different horizons right now. We're doing 300 to 1800 seconds. So, what database are you using to store the data you are pulling? We're using Parquet files, and we read it with, we actually started using Duck database to do some reading of the files and some manipulation. We must turn everyone against each other, LT. The quant community must be turned against each other. Oh, I thought you were working on the other stuff. Yeah, I had some high frequency stuff. We've moved past that. We tried it. I tried it. Like, I didn't know until I actually tried it, and then now I know, okay? So we moved past the high frequency stuff. Now I know better, but I had to learn on my own. You know, people telling me on the internet, oh, you can't do it, you can't do it. I'm like, okay, I don't believe you. And then when I did the research, I was like, oh, you're right, I actually can't do it. So I moved past that project. We're moving on. Okay, we were high frequency for a little bit. That's the whole point of running the code. Like you see the data yourself. Like we can do it. We could do low. No, we actually couldn't. We moved past the high frequency stuff. Like we were looking at like 30 seconds to a minute. That's not going to give. Like I'll be able to capture like news spikes. Like it's just going to give me one move. Like we need really to be we need to be capturing more market moves. Tony. Uh-oh, 00 Trading, it's a double-edged sword. 00 Trading, your comments are very funny. Master is a double-edged sword, and that you will be a better trader. Well, the market is just pure uncertainty. It's like it is uncertainty for sure. Okay, so Alan, I'm not sure when you said that, but is there any reason you don't start in option buying? It's more profitable. Exactly. So the reason we're doing crypto is because I have access to free data and free WebSocket, and I have free access to exchange, almost like a direct market access. It's a little bit more sophisticated than what I can do with free access to traditional space. I'd have to pay a lot of money to get the data. I'd have to pay a lot of money to brokers to connect to their API, and it's just kind of it's a bummer, dude. I'm just going crypto, dude. We got military grade. I just got done developing my trading bot today. I'm finally, oh, awesome. I wish you luck, dude. Keep us posted on what you're doing. If you're in the Discord, you can let us know. Now, Clips, are you just YOLOing it? It looks like you're done developing it, as in you finished coding it, and then you're just YOLOing it live. I don't suggest you do that. That's never a good. So, Tony, what we're doing different is fundamentally we're using a different data set than what we had before. I have aggregated trades and book depth from Bitcoin. I have 3 years of data. When I was dealing with the hyperliquid data, I only had like 2 or 3 months of data. So now we have 3 years of data. And we're basically similar. We're doing the very similar thing. We're researching market physics. But the data source was the biggest change to this project. No, cryptos, I don't have access to options. I only have access to futures. You could do options. I don't know where you can do it. I don't see it on Hyperliquid. Or if it is, it's not. 3-year spanning from when? From today. Today, 3 years back. Let's see. 2023-05. So 2023. Wait. Yeah. No, just kidding. I don't know. It's definitely 3 years. 3 years of data. I can show you. So we go to futures here. You're going to go to UM. You're going to go to daily. This data doesn't exist on the monthly. Our limiting factor for the trades is the book depth. I have the entire history of Bitcoin without book depth, but I wanted a complete data source. So we can always go back and research like 80% of alpha for the entire history. Yeah, exactly. We'll definitely hit different regimes, but this is my limiting factor here. We have 2023-01-01. That's the beginning of the data here. So this was our limiting factor. I didn't know this existed because I had to like deep dive in here. But yeah, I have the entire 2020 history for Bitcoin perpetuals. I have 1 minute K line and aggregated trades, but no order book depth. So I want to have a fully encompassed algorithm. Yeah, I can't trade on Binance unless Binance US has options. Do they? Doesn't look like they got nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there. This year will be full of uncertainty. Why do you think we've been in bear market? Well, I don't know, Double O Trading. If you think we're in a bear market, I'm a little bit confused because we're at all-time highs, buddy. maybe you're a little bit uncertain. Okay, yeah, I don't have access to any of those. Unless they allow US citizens and I just didn't know about it. Does Bybit? I know for a fact OKX kicked me off their platform. I think I had an account at one point, yeah. Yeah, there's no access to Bybit. Yeah, definitely no access to any of that as a US citizen. I'm stuck to the decentralized exchange, which is fine, Oh, here's a punchy read. All right, label coverage, 98%. Book coverage is 96. Rows have book-derived fields and near total. Okay, wait. All right. Okay, we're getting some immediate takeaways. Use Paradex with a VPN. No. We're using Hyperliquid or Weeks.com. Yeah, Binance I don't have access to. What are we doing here? What's up, Brady Matt? We're just building we're building out a research script to find some new market physics here in this data that I got here. Bitcoin perpetual futures. Does all-time high mean bull market or is that emotion? Well, you said we were in a bear market, but the S&P was hitting all-time highs, so I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm uncertain on what you mean. On options they're using for charting. Use Paradex. Yeah, I know, I heard that. I don't trust, I've never heard of Paradex. Paradex is not, if you're dealing with any decentralized, I already know what the best ones are. It's Jupiter and Hyperliquid. Nothing else. Maybe the DYDX, but they're taking the L. Hyperliquid's way better. And you can see it in the coin market cap. You can tell that Hyperliquid up there. Hypecoin, that's them. And then Jupiter down here. I don't see, well, DYDX is probably up here somewhere too, right? But there was just it's too expensive to trade on that platform. It was stupid. But either way. Axiom?
I don't know. You have to look it up. I don't know anything about Axiom. Okay. I'll look at Paradox. All right. You don't recommend trash. All right. Paradox. Paradox. I mean, I don't want to say it's trash, but the 24-hour volume is only 19 million compared to, this is extremely low liquidity compared to something like Hyperliquid, where you have 1 billion 24-hour volume. So what would you rather trade on? Paradox with only 19 million, a thin order book, or a fully professional, highly liquid, 1 billion volume? And this is probably not that much wash trading. You can farm their airdrop token. Just look at, oh no, I don't want anything to do with Paradox at this point. I mean, it's a cool platform, but it just can't compete. Like, you want to look at these certain things, right? Hyperliquid, and their API is like incredible. The docs are great. Like, everything is good. Dime is there. Yeah. Okay. I know. Maybe it might be some wash trading in here and there. You never know, but yeah. I mean, I guess you gotta start somewhere. The thing is, I'll let Paradox be on its own, and I'll just focus on this because it's proven itself, and they have some decent data you can download from their AWS server. They're doing some things right. It's a little confusing the way they order, like the way you like push orders to the exchange is a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, I was able to do it. It was fine. All right, let's get this code running, guys. Oh, getting blinded. All right, let's see if that helps. So your goal is yeah, exactly, futures. BTC perp on Hyperliquid or Ethereum perp, whatever it is. Like, we obviously it's going to be kind of coin agnostic. Oh. Okay, now we got to go back and look at the options. I don't know what, I didn't look at that. I was looking at futures. Options in general are low, they're not super liquid in general. Oh, I see, options, okay. Okay, this is very thin volume. How do you even exit? Like, if there's zero volume, are you even able to sell the option? Like, I don't understand, because options still like an order book and trades coming in, right? Like, that's at its core, that's what it just happens to be a specific expiration date. Are you able to sell? I mean, it looks like there's some order book here. Now, I haven't gotten to options yet. I don't know. All I know is that you need to like track all this stuff, and it's going to be hella complicated. How do I get started in algo trading? Pretty general question. Yeah, it's all good. Matthew, you're going to get a GPT-5 or use some free AI resources. AI Studio, you can use Quen. There's so much free AI, you don't even need to pay for GPT-5. But if you want to get code that works, GPT-5 for sure, and just start talking to AI about it. If you are self-motivated to learn about it, you can do anything nowadays with AI. It's just really, you are the limiting factor when it comes to what you can do. It's if you have the time to dedicate. It's truly incredible. It's like futures and margin combined for lack of better words. Yeah. You're talking about options? Yeah, options is interesting. I briefly did a little research into it. It's a little bit more multi-dimensional. But I think we're just going to focus futures. Once I conquer futures, then we can. There don't need to be intimidated. That's like your own limiting beliefs. For real though, you can literally do the most complicated work right now. I'll tell you. I'll be completely honest. I don't fully understand what we just copy pasted here. I didn't even really look at it. I just copy pasted it. I'm just going to run it to see if it works. Right. That's kind of like how things go nowadays. See, it didn't work. I take the error. I give it GPT-5 and then he fixes it. It's pretty low threat, but it's doing very complicated things. Okay. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. All right, Gemini. We got Grok here. We haven't really used Grok in a while. We did use Duck Database. Cool. You might be overcomplicating by saying market physics. I like to phrase it like that. It's feature engineering. You're right. It could just be feature engineering, but when it comes down to it, it really is market physics. Feature engineering, you can actually tie it into someone's brain a little bit easier when you say market physics, right? Because we have gravity, we have friction, right? The market goes up, the market goes down. There's different physics in the market, which is like the movement. It actually is very, very accurate when you say market physics. You can just say feature engineering and all that stuff. That's boring, dude. It's boring. I want to be discovering novel mathematics for new physics. Okay, doesn't that sound cooler? And technically that's, yeah, it's fairly accurate, I'd say. That's what we're doing here. Great question. 2.1 is discovering new market physics primitives from raw. Okay, yep. All right. Persist. Yeah, I understand you. Most people would be lost when they. Well, okay. It's okay. Most people don't do this anyways. I would say a very small percentage of people are doing what we're doing here. Extremely small, but people are interested in it for sure. And this will show, like, if someone just kind of goes from, never doing this before and just going right into it, like, they'll learn that, like, wow, AI is capable of doing so much more than I ever thought. What's up? What's up, Detox? Got the detox protocol. We detoxing. Define leak-free labels. Okay. All right, let's see. Look. Is TS quant? Can you explain the logic behind your trading bot? Yeah, Alan, we're literally trying to research what that logic will be right now. So when you say logic, what is the underlying mathematics of the trading bot? That's what we're trying to research right now. So we need to research how my math is predicting price, back in history, back testing. Some peeps are interested in it because they think they can code once and start making. Yes, Al, we're touching on there's only a certain, certain emotions that people have, right? Get rich quick is the main one we're targeting right now. People's emotions to get rich quick, right? Okay. I want to get rich quick, even though I'm not really doing that, but you know how it is. Yeah, once they realize the amount of effort it requires and like the continual effort, even if you have that get rich quick algo, it will slowly die out. So yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. It's fun though. I have fun doing this. I don't know. I'm just out here, dude. I'm just out here doing what I normally do. Let's go Python quick. There's endless amounts of steps. That's why it looks like I haven't gotten anywhere in a month. But August 2nd is when we started the project. We went through high frequency trading. We bailed on that. We did a lot of data analysis. We did a lot of data cleaning. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I absolutely am psyched about being able to use AI to code and do extremely cool, complicated things. That's pumping me up. Solopreneur. Greatest stuff ever. All right, let's see what we're getting here. We can run a full test. We're just running a sample amount of rows. Like I think we're only doing like 5 million rows right now. Let's see. Yeah, this is a solid bronze, silver, future builder, alpha lab. You've got month. Okay, what we're missing. We're missing something apparently. According to other GPT-5, we're missing. But yeah, 5 people on YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube has my webcam quality now. But I think people don't really care about looking at me. They care about what the screen says. I should change this image here. I really don't have a good image just yet. All right, we'll bail on that. DNNS. Yeah, Dogo Yaro. I do have a YouTube channel, and that's what we're live streaming on that too. So if you're sick and tired of TikTok, you can go over to YouTube and watch the live there. It's view channel. It's the same. All my social media is just my name. So Dylan Siegel. We got 19,000 views. Yeah, my YouTube is not. It's slowly growing. With 289 subscribers. TikTok is. Yeah, Dogoyar. You could 100%. If you're on a PC, hop on over to YouTube. We got HD going on out there. Shoot, that's not what I wanted. Darn it, darn it, darn it. What's up, Coffee Lab? Billionario. Let's look at my analytics here. Yeah, we're doing better than we normally. It's all green. We're pumping the market here. We did have a little bit of a dry streak here. Hello, what's up, Coffee Lab? What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? Oh, we got one more viewer on YouTube. Let's go. All right. While we're waiting for that, we can run. Yeah, I'm chilling. We're doing some research here. Hey, thanks for the to 2 roses, Billionario MZ. I integrated liquidation data and open interest change data and sport on trades in gamma levels. I found out this strategy works very well. Yep, I know exactly what you're saying, Alan. I have all that data as well. I got the liquidation data, I got the metrics, I got the open interest. Yep, that's not the purest form of my edge. Now you can get that to work, but I am fundamentally trying to make an all-around algorithm that can profit from a lot of different moves in the market. When you just look at liquidation, spikes, yeah, those are very profitable moves, but it's a very rare event. So your algorithm will just kind of be sitting there silently. I'd rather have liquidation and all these other movements in my algorithm. So. All right, we're gonna just drop that there. We're going to start this anew. Thanks for the follow. We are going to add this. Actually, just get that in there. All right, we'll just reset the context for the code here. Okay. General chat. Oh boy. Harassment is no longer. Spectre, just joining. Bring me up to speed on the prompts. Okay. Currently, we're trying. So this is what I want, right? I want to run all my research and get a single JSON thing here that basically says, hey, this math is predicting the price at 5 minutes to whatever it is we're looking at. I want that single output, right? So it's called a look report.json. and I want to add a bunch more math to my code, right? I want to test a bunch of math in parallel in one go so that I can mass research, quickly iterate on different math to make the research a little bit quicker, right? So we're trying to do mass research, and that's essentially what we're doing here. So what we're doing right now is we're adding a bunch of new stuff to the run file. So run takes my bronze level data, which is aggregated trades and book depth, and it computes some features here, and it brings it to the silver folder here. And that's going to be my observables parquet file. So right now we need to rework run.py in order to add a little bit more data, so that when I run my look.py, that will give me my look report, which is the summary of the research that we did. So mass research script, okay, that's kind of what we're doing. Baby Big 5 token is the good project that is making bull run now. Very good. It's guten. Returns below the S&P 500. Yeah, Jeff. Ultimately, your buy and hold strategy is very valid. I have a buy and hold strategy, like I'm doing the dollar cost average thing, but I want algorithms too. Yeah, Spectre, we're crushing it. So this is a mass research. We're trying to find the new market physics, okay? AKA, we're just trying to do new feature engineering, like, you know, we're trying to research different math. It's how you do it. No. Big Baby 5 token. Some crazy meme coin. The one I got to work was small caps and selling if they... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's a very... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, LT. The one I got to work was small caps and sell if they... Yeah, I mean, that's just one... That's like a very simple trading algorithm. Now, the simple is a valid technique. I could have 100 very simple trading algorithms, all working at the same time. It's a valid strategy, but fundamentally, I am going to be creating one trading algorithm that will be like 10 to 20 different algorithms in one. Because fundamentally having 100 API calls, the orchestrating of that is going to be probably a little bit different. And it's probably best just to have like solid 4 to 5 different market physics or different features you're targeting in your algorithm and just have that gated nicely. So that's what I'm pushing for in my trading algorithm. So we're gonna have different complementary math, nothing that's gonna be looking at the same market movement. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, these simple strategies like, oh, if the market dips 5% buy, that's a good long term. That's essentially like buy the dip style. Yep. Yeah, guys. I think I'm just gonna push this offline. I'm gonna grab some food. But yeah, guys, it's been a good Sunday. I'm gonna keep pushing this. Probably be online tomorrow or something. You know how it is. All right, I'm going.